Hey everyone, welcome to Will's Bills Fam. This is vlog number 31, the last one that we're gonna make this month. If you've been with us, you know that we've been doing a no spend January challenge. This is something we thought of a few months ago. We realized our spending was out of control. We realized we needed another challenge in our life because we love challenges of all sorts. And so we decided to take the entire month, only pay for our bills and gas for our vehicles and nothing else. No food and no other type of expenses. So we want to share really quick what our thoughts are about the month, share a few numbers with you so you know what kind of impact this had on our finances and maybe some thoughts about going forward.
Throughout the month, we have been sharing what we would want to buy at the end of almost every day. And what we found is that I would say 90% of the stuff that came to mind every single day that we would have normally just gone out and bought or ordered online just went away. Like after a day or two, we just didn't really care about those items anymore.
Is there anything you know you're gonna buy tomorrow? 90% of it went away. Can you think of any of the items you know you're gonna buy tomorrow? Off the top of your head, ready, go.
Honestly, the only thing I can think of are some groceries.
All right. For me, I really want those lifting gloves, and beyond that, supplements. We're gonna invest in our health a little bit, get some supplements. How the vlog fit into this was someone put us up to it, and we figured it'd be a really good distraction from not spending money, which is probably super boring unless you have some other fun stuff to fill it in. So we thought, let's try to vlog, and here we are. We made it 31 days. All the credit goes to her because she spent hours and hours editing every day, and I was just the star and the talent on the camera. But that has been a challenge because it takes so much time. It seems like for every minute of video, there's 15 minutes of editing that takes place. So definitely a cool thing to experience.
Yeah.
But not something we can keep up every single day. What does the future hold for this vlog? We don't know. You'll find out. What was your favorite vlog that we filmed?
I have two. I mean, there was a lot of fun ones and pieces of some that were really fun. But if I had to pick, I think my top one was Nash's birthday, but the second closest one was the bird funeral. If you didn't catch it, it's a reference to the show The Office, where they have a bird funeral, and that speech I gave was a direct copy of Pam's speech that she gives at the bird funeral. But I love that show, and when the bird died, Jess suggested we have a bird funeral, and it was just so much fun to film and to edit, and so that's right up there with Nash's birthday. What was your favorite vlog?
My favorite were the house tour. It was fun to show off the house because we love it. It was also the first video where we really realized how good you are at editing. And then the second one is the interview with the kids. We got some good laughs for that one.
What was the hardest part of the challenge for you?
Man, it's hard to say that it was hard, to be honest. The hardest part for me was realizing how much money we've wasted for years. We'll share some numbers in a minute, but we've always tracked our spending on a website called mint.com. You connect it to your bank account, you categorize all your purchases. So we know what we've spent in the past. And this month we realized that we can basically get by without spending any of that. And that's a tough pill to swallow. Where would we be if we would have done this challenge a few years ago? I don't know. So for you guys out there, take on this challenge as early as you can and see what it can do for your life. The easiest part, I know you're going to cut so much of this. The easiest part was just day-to-day life, and a week into this challenge we realized we have way more than we could ever ask or want to be happy and taken care of, so it got pretty easy real fast. What was the hardest and easiest part for you?
One of the hardest parts for me was pretty early on realizing that I did not prepare us well as far as groceries go. and a couple household items. And so if we do this challenge again, I'll just do a better job of stocking up on things that I know we're going to run out of. And the easiest part, I think I would probably agree with Jess, that pretty early on we just realized how much fun stuff we have at the house, and we really just got to enjoy the kids and just be together as a family. And so that was probably the easiest part, just kind of chilling and doing fun things together. So a couple notes that I've written down this month of just kind of things that came to mind that were hard or easy or just stuff I wanted to buy. One, categorizing Mint. Usually I hate going into Mint to categorize because I have a stack of receipts this high and I've got to split them all. And what I noticed going in there a couple days ago is that it took me like 2 seconds to categorize because there was nothing in there. And usually the little indicator bar on whether or not you've gone over or under your budget for the month, it's usually red, always, because we always go over budget when it comes to our expenses. And so it was cool to log on and see 0 and have it be green. Hopefully that's encouraged us enough to keep it green every month moving forward.
Yeah, that was obviously a big part of the reason we did this challenge. Is we've always budgeted. We've determined we're going to spend this much on our expenses. And then we always track our spending to see how much we spend on those things. But for years now, we have always gone over every month. And we keep talking about it and we're like, whatever. The money's there. We don't carry a credit card balance. We've almost never had any debt. We've had a couple car loans over the past 10 years. And we always have a surplus, but we still can't manage to stick to our budget. And hopefully now we can actually do that.
The last thing is that I am really, really not looking forward to going grocery shopping.
No.
I don't think it's going to be as bad as you think, because we realize that we can probably purchase a lot less groceries and just eat the stuff we have here. Like the 25-pound bag of beans we've
Well,
had.
I think it's down to maybe 15 now.
Yeah, we're actually using it.
This is more of a deep thought, but notice that, at least for me, but I think for both of us, we tend to think something's a good idea, and so we just buy it because we're like, ooh, that's gonna solve all of our problems, and then we don't follow through. So that's been kind of a little thing on the side where I've been like a book, for example. If someone recommends a book, one click, boom, I have it here. But I'm in the middle of like 10 books, so why am I buying another book?
And we haven't read any of the books you see behind us.
Just cardboard.
So, okay, we'll close up with some numbers for you. We shared earlier in the month that part of the reason we're doing this challenge is to be able to pay off her rig. We've been basically debt-free for the last 10 years, except for our mortgage, but have gone into debt twice to get vehicles for ourselves that we couldn't afford to pay cash for. Mine has been paid off for years, but we recently replaced her old pile and got her a nicer rig, and we're very close to paying that off. Because of this challenge, we have really catapulted ourselves into finishing up that loan in less than half the time than we thought it would take us, which is awesome. Once that's paid off, we'll be back down to just our mortgage, and then we have to decide the age-old question: should we pay off our house early or invest?
I think we're both leaning towards investing.
Yeah, it's a debate that will go on forever, and there's too many variables to do the actual math to figure it out, so we're just going to have to figure that one out for ourselves. The other number I was going to share is the actual amount that we budget for our expenses: food, gas, clothes, kids, household stuff, etc. comes out to 28% of our net income. So there's a lot of stuff that's taken out of my check. I have stuff that goes toward pension. I have stuff that goes toward a 401k. So all that is not really a part of this equation, but of the money that lands in our bank account from my paycheck, we budget 28% of that for our expenses. I don't know if that's normal or not. I have no idea what
Yeah.
people normally budget for that, if they even budget. But because of this challenge, we were able to save an additional 28% this month. You could probably call it 27 because we filled up our gas tanks each one time during the month. But still, that's a huge chunk of our net income that we were able to save this month. And if you look at it from an annual basis, it was a little over an 8% savings on what we spend for our expenses. I think we have a new vision for the future, a new outlook on how we spend our money. I think we're probably going to be able to spend less than 28% of our income every month on these expenses, which is going to allow us to save even more money in the long run. So numbers wise, this challenge made so much sense for us financially. We think that a big part of our happiness and our health as a family comes down to how we manage our finances and what we choose to do with it. Our vision for the future is always attached to our money. So this was overall just a very good reset, not only for the immediate future, but we feel like this has the power to change our legacy. I'm so thirsty right now.
No, me too. Okay.
So to wrap this video, thank you guys for hanging out with us. We know a lot of our viewers are family out there. It's been super fun to connect with you guys.
Yeah.
And we appreciate your support.
Yes, and we will maybe see you later.
I'm the nerd. Yeah, we'll see you on the next one.
Well, we didn't have to go outside. We could just hang out every day, which was really nice.
Yes.
No.
It's so good because you get to save money and your money gets higher.
Like, you get more money, and then you could buy Minchies every day.
Da, 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 da.
Save, spend, and
I said
give.
save, spend, give, and like my dad and mom give money to
Beacon Hill.
no.
Mhm.
Those children's over there.
Compassion International.
Oh yes, the one we were going sledding with Isaiah. Did you see that full send?
Probably the one with makeup on Dad. Because Dad looked like... When he put lipstick on, it was really funny. When he was like that.
We are so blessed.
This is the floss.
No?
This is a floss. Okay, we'll go together. We'll see you on the next one.
See you on the next one.
No, see you on the next one.